my viewers, welcome to another episode of Team Lulua Reviews. In my last video, I said we would be revealing social issues and preferring solutions to them. Firstly, you need to know what social issues are, right? Yes, you do. Social issue is a state of affairs that negatively affect an individual, personal and social life, as well as the well-being of the community. Social issues spark through poverty, child abuse, rape, and many others. Today, we'll delve into child abuse. What is child abuse? Child abuse simply means hurting a child. It occurs when a child suffers hurt or neglect. We should note that a child is usually being abused by people around them, their parents, their family, extended family, their friends, and even their teachers. Child abuse occurs in various forms: physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and even medical abuse. You may wonder, what is medical abuse? Stay tuned, you'll find out. Let's start with physical abuse. Physical abuse means excessively disciplining a child. I know you're wondering that we are Nigerians. We shouldn't spare the rod and spoil the child. Do not misquote me. Do not spare the rod and do not spoil the child. However, this should be done moderately. When a child begins to incur injury like burns and cuts as a result of disciplining that child, that has become physical abuse. This can affect the child as the child may suffer from illnesses and diseases that might be a life-challenging issue to that child. How about emotional abuse? Emotional abuse is the most common abuse, especially in Nigeria, but least emphasized. This occurs when a child is being insulted verbally, and many parents do not find it as something that may affect the child. But sincerely, this really affects the child even more than physical abuse. Sometimes a parent can compare a child to another child, or a parent can begin to say some negative things to a child, like, you don't know how to do this, you can never do this, you can never do that. This affects the child's self-esteem, and the child may never come out of his or her shell till he or she becomes an. Now, sexual abuse. Oh, this is the worst that could ever happen to any child. A child who has been sexually abused can never remain the same. Never, I repeat, never remain the same. This is not only through penetration that sexual abuse occurs. You can sexually abuse a child by exposing a child to sexual content such as pornography. Medical abuse. This occurs when you refuse to give a child a medical treatment when they are ill. I've seen a lot of children who become physically challenged as a result of the fact that they were neglected by their parents. All these forms of abuse negatively affect a child. A child who has been abused can never remain the same. It is either the child has a low self-esteem, or the child suffers from nightmares, or even become a bully. You see many children that are in school that bully other kids. They have been abused. No happy child would ever become a bully. If you notice any child who is a bully, please try to seek to know about that child. That child is an unhappy child. Do not say it's not your child that is being abused. A child that is being abused might become a predator to other child by becoming a bully, and your child might become a victim of that child. I heard of a story some years ago of a boy who was bullied in a boarding school, and he was bullied till death. Those children who bully that child, check their background. They are children who have been abused. These children do not have the right state of mind. So how do you help these children that have been abused? Everybody has a role to play. If you are a teacher, do not be a teacher just by writing and educating them on things that has to do with academics. Please, you are a teacher to teach morals too. And look out for your kids, because a child who has been abused may never be able to concentrate in class or do well in class. Parents should stop abusing their children. Many of their parents do this unknowingly, especially emotional abuse. Do not tell a child that a child can never do something great in life, or insult a child, all these things negatively affect the child, especially the child's psychology. Members of the community, if you notice that a child is being abused in your community, please report the case. Your name would not be revealed. You only save the child from becoming a terror to the society. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sure you've learned one or two. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get more videos from Team Lilwa Reviews. I love you. Bye.